Good morning, everybody. Welcome to KYCC's new FamilySource Center, housed within Menlo Family Apartments, here in Council District 1. So I wanted to welcome all of you. My name is Steve King, and I'm the Director of External Affairs for KYCC, which stands for Koreatown Youth and Community Center. I want to acknowledge our partners who joined us this morning for the kickoff. LA City Council Member Eunice Hernandez, who represents Council District 1, where we are located. City of Los Angeles Community Investment for Families Department and General Manager Abigail. Thank you for joining us today. Wells Fargo, thank you so much for all the support that Wells Fargo gives to KYCC and all the communities here, and all the members of the media and community. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming. And now I have the pleasure of introducing our Executive Director, Jung-Ho Song, for welcome remarks.
Thank you. Good morning. Because Steve actually mentioned all the things that I'm supposed to say. Thanking everyone. On behalf of our staff and board members, I truly welcome you here to Menlo Family Apartments. This was established back in 2013, so it's been here for almost 10 years. Time has flown by. This apartment holds about 300 residents. Of 60 units, more than half of them were previously unhoused individuals. And KYCC is very excited to launch FamilySource Center. And I have to tell you a little bit about the FamilySource Center. We really felt that we had the capacity to serve the community, and we built that capacity for the last, 49 years, but more specifically after the riot, for the past 30 years. And when we heard about the FamilySource Center and its vision, we really felt we wanted to go after this contract. And we did for the past, 16 years, 15 years now? We finally got it. I was much younger and I didn't have any gray hair at the time, but, and we're very fortunate to be aligned with their vision. And their vision is to break the cycle of, let me get this straight, Abigail, break the cycle of generational poverty through building community wealth. And that is what we're looking for. And we try to build our capacity of serving all residents of Koreatown. And the services will be conducted in Korean, Spanish, as well as English. Again, thank you, folks. And I'd like to thank Councilmember Hernandez for joining us today, Los Angeles Community Investment for Families Department, and Wells Fargo as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Jung-Ho. So that was Jung-Ho Song, our Executive Director. Next, I would like to introduce our amazing council member who represents Council District 1, Eunice Hernandez.
Thank you so much, Steve and Jong, for inviting me to join you all, for CIFD for being here with us. Good morning, everyone. My name is Eunice Hernandez. I'm the council member that represents the 1st District. Welcome to the 1st District. Welcome to the Menlo Family Apartments. What a very special place we're in right now, because I don't know if you just heard the description. Half of the people who have lived in this apartment, who live in this apartment, have experienced homelessness. Now imagine, how do we normally respond to people in crises, to people who can't pay their rent? They experience eviction. They experience homelessness. But think about now those folks, when they need help, when they need some sort of support and care and direction, all they got to do is take the elevator down, the stairs down, and the services are right here. And that is something that we have been trying to move within our district, and it's happening here. So that's why I say it's such a special place, because we're meeting people's needs with services, support, and conduits to care and transformational investments. And so I'm excited for us to be able to celebrate the grand opening of CD1's newest FamilySource Center, which, let me tell you, a lot of us had to fight really hard to make sure that we could expand the number of FamilySource Centers. And that's why this place is even more special, because we fought, we pushed, we negotiated, and got here. So not only is it a place to be for services, but it took a lot of love and labor to get here. So I'm getting goosebumps just standing here right now. And it's another opportunity for us to be able to partner with KYCC, which is great because KYCC has been doing this work for decades. They are people movers. They can move the people and bring them to places, and now they get to bring them to a place of care and support and services. I want to thank Jong Ho Song and the entire KYCC team for their incredible work, and for the amazing general manager of CIFD, Abigail Marquez, for your leadership and dedication to improving the lives of Angelinos, and for asking for all the needs that they have and making sure that they're met, particularly in this, in this budget process that we're in. FamilySource Centers are a lifeline in so many communities around Los Angeles. This one-stop shop model is an example of how government and community can work together to truly meet the needs of families by bringing a network of resources and services all under one roof. I hope that you see this FamilySource Center as your space, as a space you can come to. There are many resources available here, from diapers to food assistance to free tax preparation and college readiness programs. Having more spaces like this that are oriented around community and connection is a part of our vision for District 1, and I know that it's a vision that many of us in this room share today. So thank you for being here today to celebrate with us. I look forward to continuing to partnering with you all, KYCC, CIFD, and others, to bring more resources and programming to Pico Union. Thank you again for having me. I hope you all have a great day and happy holidays. And again, take a moment to really feel what is going to be happening in this space, which is connection, which is support, which is investments, which is helping remove intergenerational poverty from our communities, and that is very special. So I'm glad to be here before the holidays. Very grounding. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Member. Next, I would like to recognize our close partner, General Manager of CIFD, Abigail Marquez.
I was going to read some of the remarks, but I think a lot of what I wanted to also share has already been shared. So I just want to also take this moment to lift up the work that is happening and will continue to happen here at this space, and just say to thank you to Jong and Steve, and of course our partners for so many years, Rick and Audrey at KYCC. We've been working together for almost 2 decades. I've been with the city in January. It'll be 20 years that I've been working for the city of Los Angeles, and we have an incredible opportunity to transform the families that we're going to be working with, to empower them to create their own pathways towards economic prosperity. The Community Investment for Families Department was established in 2021, and our mission, which Jong did a great job at sharing, the mission of the department is to break the cycle of generational poverty through the creation of community wealth. We have a poverty crisis in our city where 2 out of every 10 Angelinos is struggling today to make ends meet, to put food on the table, to have enough money to pay their rent. They're facing eviction. That figure, 2 out of every 10, represents 600,000 Angelinos in our city who are in crisis today. It's larger than the entire population of the city of Long Beach, which is the 2nd largest city in our county. So we have a crisis. And we at CIFD, and I know that our partners who are here, we believe that poverty is a solvable problem. We have to invest the resources in order to change that narrative and to end poverty and our pervasive, that pervasive cycle of poverty that has impacted our communities for far too long. And so we are here. Our FamilySource system has been a beacon of hope in communities across Los Angeles. And we're so proud of the fact that because of the strong coalition that make up the FamilySource system, we now have 20 centers, and it created an opportunity. Yes, we have 20 centers who last year, collectively, the 16 centers that we had last year served over 42,000 unduplicated people, residents in need across our city. There is no other system in our city today that is doing the work and the reach of the FamilySource system. And because of the expansion, we're going to be serving over 50,000 people across our city who are struggling to make ends meet. And the services that the council member talked about are critical. It is a one-stop shop. And I want to lift up Councilmember Hernandez and her leadership, and it's so refreshing to have people like her on our city council who understand the needs of communities and is not afraid to fight. And I will say, Councilmember, what you said, a couple of people are listening. I know we're listening when you say that we need to stop operating from a place of scarcity. We need to amplify and elevate the needs that our communities are facing and ask for those resources. It doesn't hurt to ask, right? And look what happened. We have 20 centers now because we put those needs forward, and we worked with you and members of the City Council and, of course, our mayor. So I just want to say that I'm so incredibly proud to serve as the General Manager of the Community Investment for Families Department. And I want to acknowledge the work of our team who's here. Raise your hand. We have our Assistant General Manager, we have our Director, the FamilySource Manager, our Assistant Director, and our staff. I am biased, Council Member and KYCC, but we have among the hardest working public servants at CIFD, and I'm so proud to work alongside them every day. So thank you to Wells Fargo who's here. It is a public-private partnership that really makes things happen in communities, and I'm excited that KYCC, all of our FamilySource centers bring a unique perspective, a unique set of strengths to the system, and KYCC is really committed to financial empowerment and creating real asset building opportunities for our residents and our communities. They do more than the services that we offer. They also are focused on helping families access banking services, create checking and savings account, invest in themselves and in their families. They have IDA programs. They have a series of different programs. And of course, we work with them to expand the reach of our free tax prep campaign that will kick off in January. So they really are a key partner to the system, and we're so honored to have them now as one of our lead FamilySource centers. So with that, I will turn it back over to Steve. Thank you.
Thank you, Abigail. As the general manager mentioned, we're not able to provide excellent services without private-public partnerships like the support coming from Wells Fargo. Although we have the FamilySource contract, Wells Fargo and other supporters are able to fill in the gaps of whether it's funding or other needs that are not covered by public dollars. So we want to thank Wells Fargo. And to introduce Wells Fargo to all of you, I want to acknowledge Robin Choi, Regional Banking Director for Los Angeles for Wells Fargo. Robin?
Thank you, Steve. Good morning, everyone. And let me start by saying it's an honor to be here, especially with esteemed community leaders, just listening to your speeches. I'm so happy that Wells Fargo gets to be a part of this. I'm Robin Choi. I'm the region executive for the Southland Valley region. That's mostly the coastal valley and northern portions of our metropolitan area. I'm also a proud member of the Honorary Council, and it hits home for me because KYCC has had a personal impact for me throughout high school and college and in my early adulthood. And so being able to come back full circle, be a part of this amazing event really is humbling. It's I want to give my congratulations to Jung Woo Song, Rick Kim, Audrey Casillas, Hewon Lee, and the whole KYCC staff for the incredible work that has led to the opening of this family center. A special thanks to Abigail Marquez from the city's Community Investment for Families Department, and LA City Council Member A. Eunices Hernandez for the support in making the center possible. We're committed to building an inclusive, sustainable future for all by opening pathways to economic advancement, which is why our foundation has donated nearly $1 million to financial health initiatives across LA County this year. We've been a proud supporter of KYCC for over 15 years. I want to thank Justine Gonzalez for keeping that partnership and support going. I've been working with the Community Economic Development Department to expand resources to small business owners, along with the VITA program providing free tax prep assistance to the Koreatown community. This year we are proud to be a founding supporter of the Menlo Family Center. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robin. And now I have the pleasure of introducing one of my colleagues who leads the FamilySource here out of Menlo, Audrey Casillas. She is Assistant Director for Community Economic Development.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for being here today and all of the speakers. I'm here to share a little bit about what goes on day to day and what type of programs and services are available to break intergenerational poverty. A lot of you may ask, what is this FamilySource Center? We are providing case management services to youth and adults, to families, to ensure that they are accessing public benefits, creating action plans and saving for their own future, and that youth have access to college programming. What does that look like day to day? With FamilySource Center, we're able to launch the College Corner, where families can rely on KYCC to support their middle school and high school youth in accessing college field trips, orientations, test prep day-to-day tutoring for all of their courses, making sure that they're graduating and planning for college and on their path to career success. Other services that we offer for youth and families is a really great connection with LA Unified School District. We have LA Unified School District staff here on site providing services to families. If your family needs some support with testing, improving course options, and preparing themselves for college, LA Unified School District is here 40 hours a week to support the families here in Los Angeles. Other services that our case managers are offering is individual one-on-one support and enrichment workshops. And these workshops could include parenting, financial empowerment, information on how to become more active in your own community. And so you can see that the number of services vary, and they're available to families with children. In your press packet, you have a complete list, because the list is long. I can be here for another 30 minutes describing programs and services. But all in all, we're really having a wonderful couple of months already activating, and you'll see in our other room we have clients who are available receiving services at this time, and they are available if you'd like to ask some questions about their experience and how they benefited from the FamilySource Center program. So with that, I'll turn it back to Steve, and just want to thank everyone here and all of our speakers, because all of you have had your hands on this project and helping us launch. So we're very appreciative of this opportunity, and that we also want to share with our families that our doors are open. We welcome you to come in and take advantage of these programs and services. This investment is for you. Thank you.
오늘 이렇게 많이 참석해 주셔서 대단히 감사합니다. 저희 KYCC에서는 요번에 이제 LA시에서 이 FamilySource 컨트랙을 채택이 되어서 20개 센터 중 한 곳을 저희가 이곳 맨로 패밀리 센터에서 오픈하게 되었습니다. 그래서 앞에 이제 많은 스피커분들이 이제 이야기해 주셨지만 정말 원스톱샵 모델로 저소득 그 가정들에게 모든 리소스나 니즈를 저희가 이제 채우려고 저희가 노력을 하고 있습니다. 그렇게 뭐 자녀분들이 이제 교육 문제 아니면 여러 가지 뭐 푸드 스탬프나 여러 가지 이제 문제들이 있는데 이슈들이 있는데 그것을 저희가 이 맨로 센터에 이제 찾아오시면 LA시 거주자분들에게만 해당이 됩니다. 그래서 LA시 거주하시면 저희가 그분들에게 모든 이런 프로그램들을 무료로 제공해 드릴 예정이기 때문에 많은 관심과 참여 부탁드립니다. And then with that, we'll do a quick ceremonial ribbon cutting. If all the speakers step in front of the podium, and then council members, you want to hold.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this great honor.
That was used about 10 years ago. This Menlo family apartment.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of history then here. A lot of good love then. Okay, you need your team. Okay. Anybody want to count us down? Community, can y'all count us down?
3,
2,
1.
Great work, team. And John just shared that these are the same scissors that were used when they cut the ribbon when they opened the Menlo family apartment. So there's a lot of history, a lot of good luck in these scissors. So it's going to be some good another 100 years. Thank you. Thank you so much.